Hey, if you've been thinking I'd love to coach people, but I'm not sure where to start, I am going to walk you through today how to become an online coach and start helping people immediately. Hi, I'm Dr. Paul Jenkins. I'm a professional psychologist turned coach. Now, I'm still a psychologist, but I left traditional psychotherapy for a model that I think is so much more powerful and impactful, and you can help people from anywhere. Let's walk through 3 simple steps that can help you get started on that same path. The first step, maybe obviously, is to figure out what kind of coach you want to be. Many new coaches who approach me for mentoring or training are becoming life coaches, or mindset coaches, or parenting and relationship coaches. There are many different aspects of coaching that might appeal to you, and having some clarity about what kind of a coach you want to be is obviously a first step. Now let's address something that comes up regularly, and that is something that I refer to as the impostor syndrome. Right when you're launching into a new coaching practice and your brain starts to tell you, who are you? What do you know? What qualifies you to go out there and coach people? I think I'm out of my league here. This is what we call the impostor syndrome, where your brain starts to question your own ability to help the people that you've chosen to serve. So let's take some of the pressure off. You don't need to know everything. You don't need to be the expert. You do need to be an expert. Do you hear the difference? You don't have to know everything. You already know enough, if you're considering this line of work, to really help some people who are a few steps behind you. You're not going to be able to help those who are several steps ahead of you, and that's okay, because you will grow and develop into a practice that allows you to serve people at a different level once you get some experience. Spend a little time, maybe get some coaching yourself to clarify who it is that you can uniquely help. This is what creates your special niche where you can serve in ways that other people might not be able to. This niche becomes your superpower online, especially as you clarify your marketing messages to reach specifically those people. I know when I was first getting started in coaching, I just wanted to help everybody. And there's a part of me that still goes there quite often. Getting clear about who specifically you can help will make your marketing messages so much more powerful. Sometimes there's a little resistance to doing this because you're afraid you might not reach some people that you could reach if you were being more general. Actually, the opposite is much more true. If you're too general in your approach, you'll miss people for sure because they won't be able to identify what you're doing as a good fit for them. One of my coaches shared with me that if you're not repelling people in your marketing, you're not specific enough about who you help. See, your marketing messages should speak to your audience in a way that says, yes, this is for me. And they should speak to people who are not in your audience in a way that says, no, that is totally not for me. After you get really clear about what kind of coach you want to be and who you intend to serve, now it's time to get busy getting the training and the tools and the models and the expertise that will allow you to serve those people well. You don't legally need a certification or a license to become a coach in most jurisdictions. But if you want to serve confidently and be ethical and have a really powerful impact with your clients, then getting the right kind of training and certification is exactly what you want to consider next. Look for a program that offers more than information or training. You're also looking to connect with community and mentorship and coaching for yourself. Coaches need coaches. And community. It can be a very solitary and isolating experience otherwise, especially where much of the coaching that we offer now is online. Just as an example, you might want to check out our Positivity Practitioner certification. Go to the URL on the screen, drpauljenkins.com/getcertified, to learn more about that. And I'm sharing it with you not because I'm trying to sell it, but because I want you to be aware of what kinds of programs you might be able to look into that would be a good fit for you. Find one that aligns with your values and with what you have uniquely designed your niche to be. Now for step 3, get started. Build a simple online presence and get started. I would encourage you to not wait until you feel fully ready. When will you feel ready? Probably you're going to feel a little stretched. And that just indicates that you're growing, you're changing, you're doing something different. And we're never comfortable outside of our comfort zone. This does not mean that you're doing the wrong thing. It probably means that you're stretching. You don't need all of the fancy websites and programs that seasoned coaches have developed over sometimes decades of work. And it might be tempting to compare yourself to them when you look at some of these programs online. Something very simple will suffice. You need to have a way to accept payments. You need to have a place where people can contact you or learn more about you online. And all of these things can be very simple, especially when you're just starting out. Now let's talk for a moment about how you're going to serve your clients. But first, take a moment, if you haven't yet, to subscribe to our channel. There are more videos coming out on a regular basis to support you in building your life coaching business. Click subscribe. Some people are attracted to the coaching industry because of the potential profits that they could make, the money that's available. While there are a lot of ways to set up a lucrative and profitable practice, if your motivation is first to create value for your clients before you get paid, this will help to guide your actions and interactions with your clients in a way that make you a much more powerful coach. Show up with consistency and care and authenticity. This will build trust and help you to establish the relationships that will eventually build your practice and create phenomenal experiences for your clients. Now you might be wondering as we're having this conversation, is it possible? Is it possible for me to set up a coaching business and actually get paid to do it? Let's talk some more about that in the next video. Cue that one up next, where I will share with you some ideas about how to become a life coach and get paid. We'll dive a little deeper into that. Meet me over there in that next video.